What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Fellas Sports Pod. We're here today simply to talk college football because
Part
it's
2.
big right now, and I know you guys want to know more about what's going on, and I'm here to tell you more about what's going on. Welcome, Talan, back to another video.
I'm here to help commentate some of the stuff going on.
Yep.
Yeah.
Tyler and I had originally planned to get a video going together, but it just kind of never worked out. So Talan's going to help me out with this one.
Yeah.
And we're going to get right into it. It's going to be fun. We're going to tell you
Side
all there
piece.
is to know about college football right now. And let's get right into it. So, basically, here's my logo. Still looking good. Yeah, I guess we'll get to it. So, first thing we're going to talk is the Big Ten. Big Ten is easily the greatest conference in college football right now. And remember, we're just telling you all this so you know what to do when you're getting ready for your college football bracket, anything that happens, anything that you want. So yeah, we'll talk Big Ten football. Oregon currently, remember, unbiased. I'm unbiased for Oregon.
Best team.
Oregon currently the only team in the college football playoff right now. The only team 100% in the playoffs.
Number 1 in the nation.
Yes.
The best in the world in college football. No one else.
So
us.
These 4 teams currently still have a chance from Big 10 or Big 12, Big 10 to make the championship or the playoffs.
These guys don't.
Indiana and Ohio State do play this weekend. Indiana goes to Ohio State, so that's a big one there. Winner does take on the Dust in the conference championship. And Penn State is kind of they plan to make the college football playoff.
Mid.
But they're still kind of mid. But yeah, Big Ten football. It's exciting. We'll talk ACC football. Now, ACC is down to 3 teams. I have SMU, Clemson, and Miami still having a chance to make it. Here's the situation for each of these teams. Miami can make it with 2 straight wins, and if they lose, I think they're out. Clemson needs Miami to lose 1 game. SMU is in with wins over their next games. The ACC is very lackluster. I had Louisville and Pitt on my last board.
Get them out of here.
But yeah, they both struggled this week. Louisville lost to a really bad Stanford team, and Pitt lost to Clemson. Very close one there. I would have kept the winner of that one.
You know what ACC stands for?
I'm gonna take a guess.
Ass Conference.
There you go.
It's the assest conference of the conferences.
Yeah, we'll talk more about ACC. I think it's kind of a joke that the ACC, Cal and Stanford part of that conference is kind of ridiculous to me. But yeah. SEC, we have an interesting one here.
Mid.
SEC football is a great time, and I might even be missing a team here. I don't even know. Georgia, Texas, Tennessee, Ole Miss, Bama, and A&M. I know a lot of you guys want to see Tennessee. A lot of you guys want to see Alabama in the playoffs. But we have a 4-way conundrum here between Georgia, Ole Miss, Alabama, and Tennessee, all kind of in this weird square where they beat each other. And yeah, I think Texas currently is the favorite to win the SEC championship and make the playoffs. A&M still has that tiny chance to let them on there. LSU is out with their 3rd loss to, who did they lose to? South Florida? They lost to Florida. LSU lost to Florida.
Mm-hmm. Florida. It's all about the Gators.
I don't really have a prediction for the SEC right now other than Texas is good. I guess it's whoever shows up really will win their football game. But yeah, that's our SEC.
Is this the new Pac-12? Everybody beats each other.
I do think it's a little top-heavy with the addition of Texas and Oklahoma. There's just too many good football teams. But it's SEC. It's SEC bias, so I don't know where to go from there. We'll talk Big 12 real quick. I kind of think the Big 12 is also a little bit of a joke. Not really a great football team here. I do think Colorado is a sneaky favorite. They're good. They're hot right now. Arizona State also is very hot right now. Iowa State, I left them on here just because they have a chance, but it's not very big. And BYU currently the favorite, just becoming the most recent undefeated team to lose a game to. Who did they lose to?
Kansas,
the Jayhawks, 3-6. Kansas,
bad.
It's a bad game.
What do you know about Sam Leavitt, star Westland quarterback, and leading the Arizona Sun Devils to the playoffs this year? Mark my words. Sam Leavitt and Skibbity. I don't know that guy's last name.
Oh, Scadaboo?
Skibbity. Yeah.
Scadaboo.
That guy.
Get this guy out. Replace. But yeah, I think Colorado, Arizona State, very dark horses to make a run in the playoffs. I mean, it's kind of like baseball. You're hot at the right time, you can win games.
Mm-hmm.
we'll talk Group of 5 and Notre Dame real quick. So Notre Dame's not in the conference. Therefore, they cannot get the top 4 playoff spots no matter how high ranked they are. Currently, I think they're sitting at like the 6th seed in AP poll. The college football bracket comes out tomorrow, so that'll be interesting to see. Interestingly, an undefeated Army team travels to South Bend this weekend as well, so 2 big games coming up. And I'm excited for that one. I kind of root for Army. I'm not a big Notre Dame guy.
Yeah. Deploy the troops.
Yeah.
Get
and
it
then
done.
Currently Boise State is the Group 5 leader right now. Not much to say there. They're a good team.
They were a close one at first.
They did, yeah. They just kind of struggled against San Jose State. I personally had San Jose State beating them. And then they came out on top. Obviously, they're still a good football team. Genty is still that guy. And Tulane also just a close one. If you know Ty Thompson, he does not start there.
Poor guy.
But yeah, so that's my Group of 5. There were a couple other teams. I had Louisiana, Western Kentucky. There was another one too.
Western Kentucky.
I can't remember. I had another one on there. But those teams all suffered losses recently.
Eastern Carolina?
No.
The Pirates?
No. But yeah, so those are my conference leaders right now, and the Group of 5. Next, we're just gonna simply talk about. I did kind of a ranking here. This is my college football playoff rankings. So I want to talk some legit contenders real quick. Oregon still coming off that shaky loss shaky win against Wisconsin. Very close. I still think, even though it was close, I still think they're the best team.
In the nation.
I think they have the best win. They might not be the hottest team, but they're given a good bye week. They do play a bad Washington team, so we'll see how that goes.
Best team in the world.
Again, yeah, I do have Ohio State. I do have Ohio State up there as well, and the Big Ten. And if you don't know who that is, that's DJ Lagway. He's the Florida quarterback. He does elevate their team. I think with DJ Lagway, Florida beats Texas, and then we have a whole new story. So I just want to get that out. You might see Indiana in the corner above Talan's head over there. I want to put them in legit. I want to believe they're legit. I can't because they haven't beaten anybody. Their current strength of schedule ranks 107th out of 134 teams. And they're in a power conference. They've beaten 7 of the top 8, or the bottom 8 teams in the Big Ten. Yeah. So they're definitely going to be tested, like I said, with Ohio State this weekend. And if they win, I will put them up. If they lose, I might drop them depending on how well they do. Even if it's a close loss, I might move them. You never know. Close teams. Boise State, I believe, is still close. I want to put them up there, but I need to see them blow teams out. I need to see them win by 40, not by 20 against mediocre competition. I like Genty. I think he's a dog. I don't know if I trust the rest of their team just yet.
Only lost to the number 1 team.
Yeah.
The best team in the nation, in the world right now.
This guy's biased.
The Oregon Ducks.
I'm unbiased for the Ducks for this video right now. SEC, I put Texas in close. I want to put them in legit as well, but they haven't beaten anybody, and they're shaky right now, just like the Ducks. They're just coming off a 20-10 win against Arkansas. I don't trust them yet. I think on a good day, I love them. I love watching Texas football. I like Quinn Ewers. I think he's a stud, easy top 5, top 10 pick in the draft. But yeah, 8 from the ACC, I have Miami and SMU up there. I wanted to put SMU in legit as well, but I can't because both of those teams are coming off shaky losses. Miami, I don't trust Miami right now. I think they're struggling a little bit, coming off a win against Georgia Tech, or a loss against Georgia Tech. Really, Georgia Tech?
Come on.
I don't think their quarterback could even throw when they played them.
Yellow Jackets.
So Miami's defense is holding them back. I believe Cam Ward is still that guy. Arizona State and Colorado, I did move them up. I had them down lower. I didn't believe Arizona State until I watched them beat Kansas State last week.
Sam Levitt is the best player in college football. Get that man in the Heisman conversation right now. They're winning it all. They're going all the way.
I mean, Dillingham, the old offense coordinator for the Ducks, easily Coach of the Year candidate. Scattaboo. Fullback from Arizona State. He's fun to watch. But yeah, the Sun Devils are roaring in. The Buffaloes, also a hot team right now. Problem with the Big 12 is no competition. They haven't played each other, I don't think. So that's definitely an interesting convo. And on my maybe category, I did move BYU down, even though they are the same conference, and they are currently they just lost their first game.
Sorry, Mormons.
Yeah, the Stormer Mormons, the BYU. Might get desensitized for that one. BYU dropped. I don't trust them. I don't trust them anymore. I liked them at the beginning, in the middle, not so much coming in Now, also SEC, we have our
Mid.
square of mid.
SC mid.
SC mid. Gat Ole Miss. And
Gat.
ATM. I don't trust any of these teams unless they're at home, unless they're having a good day. I put Carson Beck over there. That's kind of funny because I did have him in my mid category because he was playing like a bum until I watched them. He played well last week, so I did move him up against Tennessee.
Must be spending less time with his girlfriend.
Yeah.
Bad influence.
But currently, what? Ole Miss beat Georgia, who beat Tennessee, who beat Alabama, who also beat Georgia. A&M's there, so I don't even know what's going on. The SEC is a mess. That's why I put them in the maybe combo, because I don't trust them.
Who beat Texas?
They did beat Texas. They did beat Texas.
Nobody.
Who's
He hasn't beaten no one.
Yeah. Also, Clemson, possible future SEC team. I did put them in the maybe category because they were close. They were really close, but I just don't trust them yet. Notre Dame as well. I wanted to put Notre Dame up in the close category, maybe even legit. But they haven't beaten anybody, and they easiest schedule in college football.
Northern Illinois.
They did lose to Northern Illinois, which is a bad loss.
Very.
You can't lose if you're the easiest schedule in college football. Also, Notre Dame, an interesting note, is they cannot have the top 4 seed because they're not in the conference.
Get with the program now.
I might have said that already. I don't know. But yeah, I want to see Notre Dame play Army this weekend. It's gonna be interesting. I'm excited for that one. Rooting for Army. America.
Hoorah!
In the mid, I do have Iowa State, who, like I said, I should get rid of. They don't belong here anymore.
Get them all out of here.
Big 10.
ACC,
the Big 12
bad.
doesn't need to be on here. Penn State, even though the number 4 current team in the country, I don't trust them. I don't trust their offense. I don't trust Drew Aller. Yes, they do have a good running back. Yes, they do have a great defense. I don't trust their coach. I don't trust their quarterback. It'll be interesting to see what they can do in the playoffs if they make it. For my for fun category, this will definitely change because Missouri is done, but they still can't play spoilers. There's a lot of good SEC teams up here. Still, like 6 teams have a chance to make the playoffs. Like I said,
Kansas is also done, aren't they? They have 3.
yeah, Kansas is done.
Bye-bye.
No, they got 4 now.
4.
4 because they beat BYU.
No, that's true.
Kansas State also down here. I don't trust them. I liked Avery Johnson. I liked them as they were actually my favorite to win the Big 12.
Oh, that's why
They just don't. They just didn't perform like I thought they would. And the ACC is also my for fun conference because I don't believe any of those teams between Clemson, SMU, and Miami can win a playoff game.
Bad.
And then I put my group of 5 contenders down here as well. Tulane and Army. I want to see Army perform well against Notre Dame. If they do have a chance to knock Boise State out of the division talks. Now, another thing I want to bring up really fast. Because of BYU's loss, it did drop them back quite a ways. Now, the top 5 conference winners do get a automatic bid. And if you're a group of 5, you can get in if you are higher than 12. Or you can be ranked higher than 12. You don't automatically get that 12 spot.
Mm-hmm.
So, first scenario, we'll say Oregon is the S8 or Big 10 winner. SEC winner is Texas. The ACC winner we'll say is Miami for now. And then we'll say, hey, Colorado just beat Arizona State in the Big 10 championship, Big 12 championship.
Mm-hmm.
Boise State, currently with a better record and a better, currently ranked higher, would get that 4th spot in the college football playoffs, which is crazy. You would get a bye. And the Big 10 would
They'd be the 12, wouldn't
the
they?
Big 12 would have no. Remember, because they can be higher.
Oh, you're right.
So it would be definitely be interesting to see where they are. Also, if there's a scenario where every team in one conference is too bad, they all suck. They can put in another conference championship winner. So let's say Army beats Notre Dame, Army goes on to win their their playoff championship against Tulane, which is currently the American championship right there. They would get that 5th bid, and there would be the Big 12 would be left out. ACC could also be left out.
Crazy.
SEC could be left out.
Get them out of here.
Big 10 cannot be left out. So I don't want this to scare you. This is currently every team in the bowl games and currently can make a bowl game. So in my night category and up, these are the teams going bowling this year. These are the teams you're going to see on your sheets when you're filling it out. Now I just want to talk about a couple teams, not all of them. Teams like Washington State, Iowa, Pitt, South Carolina, Arizona State, Colorado, Tennessee, current teams that I like to win their bowl game, no matter who they play. Most likely a team like Iowa will get a team like Missouri, and that I trust Iowa over them in that situation. My depends on who they play category is this double line here. Excuse me. Teams like Louisiana, I did have higher, but they lost, unfortunately. I like Sam Houston, Northern Illinois, James Madison, Georgia Tech, who's on there twice.
Vanderbilt.
Yeah, sure, I'll throw Vanderbilt in there. San Jose State, Navy, lower ranked teams, lower schools that do have, I like to win in certain situations where, per se, Sam Houston gets a chance against Missouri. I have Missouri in there just because if they play a team like somebody down here, I would pick them. I don't trust them to beat all these teams, though. You will see teams like Miami, Penn State, BYU, Kansas State, Iowa State, Louisville, LSU. Teams I don't trust. Depending on who they play, that's what it says. Penn State gets the wrong matchup, they could fall to them, and I wouldn't be surprised. Now, of course, that's saying they don't make the playoffs.
They shouldn't.
They don't deserve to.
No, not at all.
Disrespected, I will say the Buffaloes are disrespected a little bit, and Talon's going to disagree with me here, but I think they're a very good football team. I know a lot of you are going to like to hear that. I know a lot of you aren't. But they should be ranked higher. They do, they may not have the better wins, they might have the worst losses, but they have played like a better football team right now. I would trust them to win the Big 12 championship. Arizona State might put up a fight, but I trust.
It's all about right now. Sam Leavitt's coming in. I mean, would you say that this is Colorado's perfect timing by Shadur Sanders?
Yes, it might be Colorado's perfect timing. It might be Shadur's perfect timing. It might be Dion's perfect timing. Trump coaches Cowboys. Army is disrespected. The college football playoff currently has them had them last week at the 25. This week they have them at the 24. That is ridiculous. I disagree. They should be way higher. They may not have beaten the better teams, but they're undefeated. Give them the respect they deserve. Like I said, it's America. Come on now.
Come on now.
Help us out a little bit.
USA.
My mad teams. I want to talk Western Kentucky, Liberty, Memphis,
Duke.
There's another one.
Duke.
No, not Duke in this situation. I want to talk those couple teams. Miami, Ohio, Texas State, Buffalo. You might like their record. They might look good on paper. I don't trust them. I don't trust Western Kentucky against any of these teams. I don't trust Liberty against any of these teams. Honestly, I predict them to lose no matter who they play. Easy schedules, easy conference. Western Kentucky, I did have making my college football on my last college football playoff board, but a bad loss to a bad team dropped them in here.
Mm-hmm.
And then needs to wins. There's a lot of 5-5 teams on here that are some big names. USC, Oklahoma,
Florida,
Kansas is a 4-win team, but they still have a chance. They're hot and they got 2 easy games coming up.
Mm-hmm.
Nebraska, Wisconsin, Va Tech, Utah, Michigan, Cal, Florida. Any of those teams still have a chance to make it. They're 5-win teams. Even Oklahoma and Arkansas coming off good or not terrible losses against really good teams like Texas.
Yeah.
Still have their chance. So definitely look out for them in the future.
Look out for the Eastern Carolina Pirates to go all the way.
No.
Yeah.
No. They're in my net category for a reason. There was one other thing I wanted to say.
The Duke Blue Devils.
Was it? I don't trust Duke yet. And maybe it's because I haven't watched enough of them. But, yeah, I don't know. And there's a lot of teams out here that I haven't watched. TCU, I haven't seen much of. Baylor, UNC, Rutgers. I said Rice.
A big
Arkansas State.
Big Arkansas State fan.
I don't know. I don't know what to say. Even Memphis, I don't know what to say. I don't like them to win, but they could, depending on who they play. I mean, definitely they could be bumped up, could be there.
Bowling Green.
Yeah, they do have a good tight end. I do like their tight end. Harold Parkins.
He's a dog.
There was something I wanted to say, but I cannot remember what it was.
The Heisman conversation? Have we talked about that?
We definitely should talk about that, but there was something else. I can't remember what it was. We'll talk Heisman. We'll talk Heisman's. Who we want to talk first? Dylan Gabriel.
Dylan Gabriel.
We might as well get it out of the way.
It's over. It's over.
It is
Sorry,
over.
Oregon fans.
I
over.
love Dylan. I really thought he was going to make it. These last 2 weeks have proven me wrong. He hasn't played like Heisman. He's played like mediocre quarterback.
We got spanked by Wisconsin.
We should have, honestly.
We won though,
we
but
did.
Man, that is not a Heisman performance.
Now, not to say he can't bounce back and go to New York,
He will.
He definitely could.
He will.
As of right now, he's really playing himself out right
Is somewhere, Noah, in take one. My Heisman finalists around week 3 were Cam Ward, Dylan Gabriel, Travis Hunter, and Ashton Genty. And that's what it's going to be. Noah can't confirm. But yeah, I mean, he just can't. He can't do it unless Cam Ward starts playing linebacker and safety and defensive.
You gotta play 2 ways now. I mean, that's how you.
Yeah, he can't do it because their defense sucks and their conference sucks and Cristobal sucks.
Like you said, Cam Ward's in the Jane Daniels situation where because the defense of Miami is so bad, they're letting up 50 points a game. He has to play the whole game. He has to throw for 8 touchdowns a game. He has to throw for 500 yards.
They got to score 57 points a game and win.
If he had a better
every
defense,
game.
If he had a better defense, he might not be playing full games. He might be playing the first half and then bench the rest of the game. Yeah. Where he's only throwing 3 touchdowns and 250 yards, which is still great. But in the Heisman nowadays, you have to throw for 700 yards a game and 8
Thanks,
touchdowns.
Jane Daniels.
Yeah,
you fuck.
Okay. But yeah, Ashton Genty currently is he's struggling a little bit.
Goat.
He was he's rushed all over everybody. He's played, even the number 1 team in the nation.
Yeah. 3 touchdowns, 200 total yards against us.
Yep. And
somehow.
Now, he is a little banged up. I will say they definitely have figured out to stop him. Obviously, you fill the box
10
with everybody.
people in the box.
Put the team in the box to stop him.
Maybe 11.
Yeah.
Put the 12th guy.
Yeah,
We're doing the Polish defense, Polish goal line.
But yeah, I did like Ashton Genty to win it. Unfortunately, his numbers have not proved himself the last couple weeks. Now, not to say he can't run for 400 yards against the next team he plays.
Yeah.
I know he plays a really bad Oregon State defense. Oh, that's what I want to talk about. We'll get into that. Sorry, Beavers. I know he plays at Oregon State. I know he has to play somebody else. And he definitely gets a championship. And he might get a playoff game. And he might get another playoff game. So he definitely has a chance to get those yards.
Yeah.
I don't know if he can do it, though. It's a regular season award for a reason.
Travis Hunter, though.
Travis Hunter might be the guy.
Mediocre. You were saying, he may not be the best receiver or the best corner, but he is playing the entire game.
At both at the same time.
Yeah, but that
in a different sense.
But do we count snaps as the barometer? Does a two-way offensive lineman, defensive lineman deserve to be in the Heisman?
It's the first year that they've said, hey, because he plays snaps, because he plays so many more snaps, he gets the Heisman. He's in the Heisman race. Now, like Talan said, he's definitely not the best cornerback in the league. He's definitely not the best wide receiver in the league. But he's damn good at both. And, because he does both, and he's both good. If he wasn't good, he obviously wouldn't be doing it.
Yeah.
But, that's where I stand with Hunter.
There are better guys like Nico Reed and...
No.
Nico Reed.
No Dante Manning, no Nico
Dante
Reed.
Manning.
No. Oh. Dante Manning is lucky that the Ducks won. Otherwise, he would not be waking up today. Yikes.
Watch out, Dante.
Yeah.
This guy.
Guy.
It's on site if he sees you out in the streets.
But yeah, okay, I want to talk Beavers.
Sorry,
so
Beaver
to my Beaver fans, I'm sorry, it's over. Just
it's
like
over. It is over.
You needed to win 2 of your last 3 games to make the playoffs, or to make a bowl game. You lost to 2-7 Air Force.
27 to was it 7 or 0?
I think it might have been. I don't even remember. It was bad. How? It was bad. Unfortunately, your next 2 games come against the number 13 and number 19 best team in the nation, Boise State and Wazoo. I'm sorry, guys. It's not happening.
It is over.
I've gone to a Beaver game. It was fun.
You don't have to lie. It's
They
okay.
lost to UNLV in that game. And I like their quarterback. They benched him. I disagree with that situation.
28 to 0. 0 points against 3-7 now, Air Force. How do you let that happen? Fire everybody.
Yeah.
You can't blow up the team. It already got blown up last year. There's no one left. There's no one left to leave, man. Oh,
so sorry, Beavers. I had you in my need to win category. Now it's really need to win. And maybe next week I'll have a double category where it says
Beavers.
It's Jover. And he can have Dylan Gabriel's face next to the Beavers. But yeah, that's what I want to talk about. So like I said, these teams are up currently bowling. We'll definitely see more of their games Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. There might be games Friday. There might be games.
They're Tuesday, Wednesday.
Yeah, the MAC. Look out for them.
Action. Coming to a town near you.
But yeah, any of these teams could be in right now, and you'll see them scattered throughout. I might have them in the May. I might have them. It depends on who they play. They might even be top tier, and even they're a 5-6 win team. So yeah. Finally, don't forget about the college football pick'em challenge. I definitely am still working on it. I will get it out to you guys. There's still about a month left. What's today?
My phone doesn't say. I think it's the 19th or the 18th. That sounds right. It's the 18th.
Okay, so there are currently there's a little bit less than a month, about 4 days less than a month, until the first playoff game, until the first bowl game. So yeah, please reach out to me if you want to partake in my challenge. It's $10 to buy in. Please tell other people that you know, so I can get a hold of them and get them involved. Currently, there's still about the same amount of people that we've had. A couple more people have joined since. And yeah,
Grandma, aunt,
your dog,
baby, dog, cat, pet hamster.
your goldfish. I don't care. Your goldfish is friends.
Are they gonna pay? You know, that's what
I
matters.
don't take goldfish food. Yeah, so $10. And feel free to go back and look through these slides and back in the videos, pause the videos. Tell me what you agree with. Tell me what you disagree with. Tell me what you think is absolutely ridiculous. Tell me why the Beavers still have a chance. Tell me why Tennessee is the best team in football, Landon.
Leave a comment.
Yeah. But yeah, as of now, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget, I have an Instagram, and you're probably watching this on my YouTube. You have to spell it exactly like that.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, there are 2 S's. We are not the Fellas Pod. Don't get us mistaken with them UK bums.
Yeah. Come on now.
Definitely another video coming out like this. I want to talk more about college football. I want you guys to be more informed so you guys can have a better chance to win money.
Big money.
Yep. So definitely either Monday or Tuesday, somewhere down the road, every week I will get one of these out. Definitely next week because there are 2 big games between Indiana and Ohio State and Army and Notre Dame. I want to get those out to you. I want to tell you what I think. I want to tell you what I disagree with happened in those games. And maybe I will do like a prediction, like current where I'm at, currently what I think will happen. Mm-hmm. The college football playoff bracket comes out tomorrow, and we're all excited for that.
Yep.
And like I said, maybe another video helping you fill out this form. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that. I'm not sure if you guys want my help. If you do, let me know.
Drake,
very simple. Yeah.
text him back.
Drake, text me back. It's been 2 weeks, buddy.
Come on. Architecture can wait for a second. Text him back.
And I will reach out to more of you guys. Still waiting on a couple responses. Still waiting on a couple question marks from people. $10 buy-in. Please let everybody know. Thank you guys so much for watching.
Smash that subscribe button. Smash the like button. Smash the bell.
Yeah, hit all of that.
Subscribe.
Oh,
Come on now.
Yeah, hit that bell.
What are you doing if you're not?
Subscribe, so you know when my videos come out, so you can know more, and that way you're not whining at me when you don't win and you didn't win any games.
Didn't watch the video.
Yeah, you gotta watch the video.
Come on.
Yeah, thank you guys so much. Follow me on Instagram so you know when the videos come out, so you have a better chance. You'll find all the links in my bio of it. I didn't realize that's how it worked. Did you know that? That's why every thing is linked in the bio because you can't post something with a link attached to it.
Oh.
The only way you can post a link on Instagram is it's in your bio. So that's why the link's in the bio.
Yep.
Not my OnlyFans, I promise.
Not yet.
No. Thank you guys so much for watching.
Subscribe.
Hit the bell. Don't worry about the Christmas tree that popped up in the middle of the video.
Nope.
Let me know if
we're
it's on,
getting
by the way.
festive.
It is festive. Merry Christmas, everybody. It's November. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good rest of your day.